This is really coming together. I just want to put something in this corner, so that is now a corner for ropes. And that's my base. Got the little air pocket. This is end piece Zach. It's Zach, yeah. And this is my bird Rutherford that I just walk around with on my head. And you're all caught up. Thanks for the subs, Paper, Tribbler, and Sush. Yeah, I'm not new to Terraria, but I haven't played it in years. I never really fully beat the game, so this is more or less a blind run. I'm on journey mode, which I'm told is apparently creative. I just thought it was like a fancy survival, and that's what I'm playing it as. I mean, I'm not God mode with no clip, but I start with a couple extra items. I have a developer console, but I'm just not using it. And my plan today was to travel the corruption a bit. I need to figure out how to find the first boss to fight. And this is all I've really done on the map so far, if you're so curious. Big gap right here. I could explore if I wanted to. And I made the brilliant decision of putting my base right next to the corruption, so you're gonna see a lot of shit running at my house. Running at my house. Now, I did fall asleep last night, so I'm not nearly as high BAC level as I was from sleep deprivation. And that should carry me for at least the next 3 to 4 hours. Anything after that, I can't promise I'll be of sound mind. What class am I gonna play? Are there classes in Terraria? Just the default one. Before I go, I wouldn't mind covering some of these holes, just because I wanna make a railway across the corruption as far as I can go. But I need to find more. Here's my chest room. MTV Cribs. FUNKe here. This is my valuables chest. Over here we have the weaponry and armor. This is empty. This is all the building blocks. And this is the trash I couldn't find anywhere else to put. And that's it. And what was I gonna build? I need a bunch of whatever these are called. Stone platform. But yeah, that's about it. We're all caught up. Now I'll spend the next 10 minutes thinking of something to talk about. Why am I zoomed in? My eyes don't work so good. My eyes don't work so good anymore. I can put it back, but I'm gonna have to like move my monitor closer. It's not that I can't see it, it's just this is all I need to see. What's the point of being that zoomed out? What am I paying attention to? Oh, you know what? I need to make stone bricks. That's why I can't make platforms. Also, midnight in-game, so it's gonna be a bitch to leave the base, but whatever. Alright. I'm just gonna start running right. Just as far as I can go and see what happens. Oh. Hit. So, I'm a great gamer, and I can definitely figure out how to make this boss, but if someone in chat at any point feels like yelling at me that I'm getting close to the boss, or I found something to help fight it, I wouldn't complain. But sure, I can figure it out too. Panch, the Van Gogh VR experience. The VR experience wasn't that bad. Cost like $5 to see it at the museum, but it was honestly something you could have, I feel like, just picked up off of the Oculus store. You know, it doesn't scream museum quality. But it was cool seeing a 3D environment of where Van Gogh drew some of his paintings. Like, when I imagined Starry Sky, I always imagined he was, like, inside a cell of an asylum, staring through the bars like it was a prison for some reason. And he just had a canvas next to him and painted it. But he was actually, if I'm to believe the VR exhibit, he was outside this little village, which is why you see all the little houses, and he was at the top of a hill with this little house. And I don't know what connection it has to the asylum, but that's how they portrayed it in the VR experience. I don't know how accurate it was to Van Gogh's life, but it was cool. How many of you have seen the Van Gogh painting of the people lounging out on top of a haystack? That's probably one of my favorites of his work. I guess I could just show it. But they had that in the VR experience too. And it was cool walking by a giant haystack. I don't know what the name of it is, which is what's gonna complicate it. Van Gogh nap. This one. So this is one of my favorite Van Goghs, personally speaking. Because he doesn't seem to do humanoid figures very much. He's all about landscapes. But for this one, he sort of... I don't know if he had actors or if he imagined the details. Either way. One of my favorites from him. I also got to see the last painting he did before he killed himself. Can I get some guesses in chat? What do you think? Van Gogh likes drawing nature and art. Or art. Nature and just scenery. So if you had to guess, what was the last thing he was thinking about? And I'll tell you. It was a picture of some tree roots that he saw on the side of the road. And they verified it because they found a picture in one of his, I guess, postcards that matched this drawing of some tree roots. Let me see if I can find it. It won't be a whole Van Gogh stream, but someone brought it up, and I didn't mention this yesterday. This was the last painting Van Gogh ever painted, before he, you know... And it's just of a bunch of weird abstract tree ends, tree knobs. And they were playing it up like it was sort of him conveying his final moments, his final thoughts. I guess because the tree roots are the origin of the life of a tree. It's the source of its nutrients and all that. And he drew it to sort of signify that he was really focused on the ends of his roots. Or that he was at his ends or something to that effect. Yeah, yeah, curtains were blue and all that. But that's the story of Van Gogh. Mr. Lost in Ear. I'll let you know if any other cool things I learned pop up that I haven't said already about him. He had a brother named Theodore. Not that interesting, but I learned that. He was pretty close with him. Also, he spent most of his life bouncing between an asylum and living with his family. With the exception of when he had that roommate. Slush block. Ooh. Ice caves have great shit in it. Yeah, I'm fighting internally whether or not I want to explore it, because I said I would do corruption. But I found this sick extra biome. I know where it is. I can just come back later. I think everyone already knows this about Van Gogh, but he never really actually sold paintings while he was alive. There was one time he exchanged paintings for rent because he couldn't pay rent. And he handed it to his landlord, and he's like, "This will be worth 80 million in 200 years, just you wait." And apparently it worked. But only once. Do. Do I remember the extractinator description? Yeah, I can exchange shite items for decent ones, right? People were talking about duplication or something, but I still don't know what they were talking about. Maybe I'm not ready for corruption. I still only have an iron pickaxe, which is apparently not good enough to destroy corruption. I'm gonna go grab some wood. Good things about Van Gogh? I mean, yeah, I wasn't explicitly doing good things. I was just talking about Van Gogh. What, you have any bad things about Van Gogh? I don't think he was like a bad guy. He just suffered from problems. Who doesn't? Van Gogh was just a little cringe time to time, aren't we all? I didn't bring my bums, which probably could have carried me through here. I never thought about that, but yeah, I can use the flares as a light source. Climbing claws. Allow the ability to slide down walls, improved ability if combined with shoe spikes. Do these all add up, or does it have to be in the equipment pile? Oh, equipped in social slot, no stats will be gained. Yeah, that won't work. What do I want to get rid of? I don't care that much about my melee speed. I'll try this. I don't know what it means by I can slide down walls. Damn. Healthy bugger. Is that what it means? I have wings, so I'm not worried about fall damage. I'm not sure if the wall jump is a new addition or not. It is. But I have a grapple, so what do I care? I think the climbing claws are pretty redundant with my build. I thought there was something in the corruption I had to find for the boss. Seems like it's just sort of nothing. Also, thanks, Suki, for the sub. And Sluggish. Hey, it's like 2 years talking about AI. A year and a half. I stopped. And 3 years of Weezer. Dang, it leads back to the ice biome no matter what, so this is where I'll be now. I'm cool with that. Pharrell, there is a Weezer song written by AI. And you want to know what really trips me up? The name and song it generated is called FUNKe Robot. And all the lyrics are FUNKe Robot. If that's not the universe sending signals, I don't know what is. It's not, but still weird. There is no such thing as a coincidence. That was the only one that the bot made, though. Because I guess Jukebox couldn't stomach generating more than one song for them. Digging through a sand biome was a bad idea. But there is a chest over there. So I'm committing. Oh great, more of these. Wow, I'm already out of space. Oops. I made a mistake, so I gotta run back to my base. And something tells me I forgot to bring my recall potions. Fuck. Yep. On foot. Is that how corruption works? I just assumed it sticks to its own biome. Didn't know it spread. I have 2 magic mirrors, actually, but I don't have them on me. I was so busy organizing, I forgot about what I'll need when I actually leave. Just like when I first actually moved out. It's alright. I'm on like a medium-sized map, so it's not absurd to get back. But I am gonna now have to sort my loot per chest, so this is gonna take an extra minute. Probably gonna run out of space during this too. Yeah, I live next to corruption. I live in Georgia. Ugh. Maybe too many chests. But I have to stick to the organization or everything falls apart, so whatever. Intrepid Shackle. Plus melee speed. That's... Oh, I already have one on. Alright, almost done. Just gotta clear out all this. Then grab a recall potion. Or a magic mirror. And you know what? Fuck it. Health 2. Got 26 flare shots. I think I'm ready. And because someone told me to, I'm gonna store my money. Gonna go straight to the ice, the snow biome. Oh, those flares last a while. Even underwater. I'm doing cash money, baby. Woke up at 2 p.m. The ideal time to wake up. Not really. I went for a walk today, and it had like that foggy early morning feel, but it was like 6 o'clock. And it just made me realize I need to be getting up more. Because I don't think I've been outside between 6 and 10 a.m. in like a year. Maybe not 10, 6 and 8. But I always like it when I get to like do an early morning walk. Grabbed more jellies. Wood. Favorite RPGs? I really love Breath of the Wild. That was a joke. Don't get mad. I mean, Metroidvanias are my favorite of the RPG format. So, Souls... I guess Souls-like may be a more accurate term. As a Metroidvania isn't number-based, stat-based. Bloodborne. But if you're talking more conventional... Fuck you, I'm gonna say it. Undertale. Chrono Trigger. I like that. And I mean, if you want to get meta, D&D. Love D&D. Maybe I need iron. I'm already here. I'll get iron. Well, I see there's... Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, this chest? No, I saw this chest. I just was trying to find a direct route to it, because there's an opening. Which is why I'm going through that iron. Sorry, I just had to clear my innocence real quick. Favorite Terraria song? Whatever is playing in my ears at the time of being asked. Ice skates. Extra mobility on ice. Yeah, that sounds like it'll be useful right now. Yeah. Fuck velocity. I control my speed. I understand my nature. And I'm out of torches. So, I'm gonna run to the surface real quick. Get some wood. Thanks for the sub, Trumpet. Of the 07 variety. So how long do you think until every streaming platform gets flooded with coronavirus documentaries? Because we're, what, a year in? Year and a half. So they're all in production right now. Do you think by, like, 2023 you'll open Netflix and you're gonna see 20 specials, like, called The Darkest Hour? The year... The never-ending year. It's gotta be coming. I was thinking about that today. Because, like, I'm so used to everything. But it hasn't really been marketed. Used for marketing yet. I mean, it's been used for marketing, but I haven't seen that flood of straight-to-video content. 2024. Yeah. I feel like Delta really greenlit a lot of second seasons, and no one even realizes it yet. I read something funny today. And I'm gonna share it with all of you. You know, I know this is gonna come out of my mouth like a boomer meme, and that's because it is one, but what does BC and AD stand for? Whatever you're thinking, it's wrong. It's before Corona and after Delta. That's how we signify our years now. Badum tis. So the actual answer is BC is before Christ and AD is after death. But no one gives a shit about either of those, so. Many people give a shit, but I don't know, I feel like our yearing conventions gotta change with the times. And it's kind of a perfect transition, I think. Astro Dominant? What? No. No, it's the AD is after the death of Jesus. which really like complicates it because BC is a count down. It's like 1,000 years BC. Oh, so that's like later. No, that's earlier because it's 1,000 years before Christ. So then 0 AD is actually year 1000. It's confusing. I think Vsauce made a video on that. If you removed Christ from the equation of years, we would be on year like... It depends on when you start, but modern society kind of began developing like, what, 40,000 years ago? 40, 50,000? Or actually, no, wasn't it 20,000? The number Vsauce came out with was like, it would be 20,021 would be a pretty good year to call this year. Or was it Kurtzcott? It was one of those science channels. They were trying to give a more realistic number. And it was in the tens of thousands. What year was Christ born? Year 1000, right? Because it goes from 1000 BC to 0 BC. Or no, I don't... How old was he when he died? Maybe that's the number you need. I don't know how it works. Because he didn't die the year he was born. He was like, what, 30? So... I'm gonna look this up. No, I'm gonna guess it first. I think he was born... 30 AD. Some scholars think Jesus was born between 6 BC and 4 BC, based partly on the biblical story of Herod. Well then, does AD start when he's born or when he dies? Because I thought it meant like the year he died. Most of this is redundant based on your religious view, because a lot of people just think Jesus was some guy. And these are just like metaphors that got out of hand. Or he was just a really convincing con man. The only thing we definitively know about Jesus was that he was a fantastic Joe Bro. The last Junji Ito novel I read had some weird Jesus imagery in it. Not weird, it was just like noticeable. So this reporter is trying to find out about this lost civilization in a crazy string of events. He ends up time traveling back like 60 years to the destruction, the eruption of this volcano and destruction of a village. And there's this Jesus figure living there who was helping the poor and sick and guiding them through rough times. And it was very clearly a Jesus metaphor. And that character later returns into the story post-time skip. Just... That's the only interesting thing about it. Just fun fact. I feel like I should help that bat. Alright, now don't attack me. You had your chance at freedom. And you bit a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, I forgot to get my bombs. Sup? Not much. Just talking about Jesus. I've beaten no bosses so far. I'm actually on a little adventure to find one to fight. Not rushing to it, but that's about where I am right now. Actually, I want to grab some of that wood. That looks cool. I mean, 10,000, 20,000 for the current year is a really conservative estimate when realistically we've been evolving for millions of years, but we've not really been the modern humans we are today until the last few 10,000 years. If I really want to trip myself up sometimes, I'll think about if, you know, evolution is still happening, presumably, but it takes a really long time. So if humans are around, let's lowball it, 100,000 years from now, what are they gonna look like? You could argue technology is a form of evolution. Glasses are a form of evolution. They're just sort of modular and removable. So if you gave us 100,000 years, would we even really have the same shape? Probably, but I don't know. So here's what you do. You create a chassis, a humanoid Tesla-bot chassis. Then you find a way to translate the human soul and consciousness into a computer. Or a cube, perhaps. Then you find a way to make that humanoid robot house a consciousness. Then you have modular bodies. And then you can sort of just upload your brain into a different body. And when the old one gets rusty and out of date, you just put it in a new body. And we never really die because we're all connected to this link interweb system. I'm just using buzzwords. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, to simplify it, 100,000 years we'll all be cyborgs. And keep in mind, that's not AI talk, because it is still the human brain. It's not synthetic. Trying to swoosh into this cave for a second. Later, Panch. Bye-bye. TF2? I mean, I can't play Titanfall. It's getting DDoSed. Also, it has like 800 players right now. They are effective at handicapping that game. Can't believe I've only found one chest. It's getting DDoS again. Did it stop? I think it stopped. Fuck. I can't work with that. It's gonna go down. Saw some more cave poking out. I'm gonna go find it. Digging straight down in this game is way harder than you would expect it to be. Because getting through water pretty much destroys your entire plan. Again? Alright. I appreciate them using slimes for torches in this game. Way faster than going on mining runs for coal. Also, you get colored torches, too. Menacing ice skates. Upgrades. People upgrades. Nice. And I'm out of room. So I either have to make space or go back to my base. Wait, flurry boots. It's a whole different kind. Alright. Gonna like trash all this stuff. It's so easy to hoard in this game. There's so many decorative items. You already said that, you. Fuck yeah, I need more mining tracks. Diamonds are a scam. I don't have a reason to say that, but looking at the mining carts reminds me of diamond farms. And the scam that is the wedding ring business. It's funny, like, how diamonds are perceived as so valuable, yet they have, like, very little functional purpose. Outside of the cosmetic purpose of selling a ring. I never understood... I mean, this is just about to be, incel complaint hour, but... I never understood the idea of shelling out hundreds, or not even hundreds, but like tens of thousands of dollars on a wedding. I get it. I've been, like, my brother had a mid-sized wedding, and it was fun, right? It's fun being in a cathedral, having a before and after party. But I don't see why you can't have that level of fun with a smaller budget. I'm not trying to like talk shit on anyone with a big wedding. If you got the funds for it and you want it to be memorable, it makes sense. I guess it's more accurate for me to say I don't get the appeal. Diamonds are useful carbon configuration for hardness and work application. I understand those words. There are a lot of cool alternatives for wedding rings. If you're looking for an interesting gem or engraving or something that look way better than diamonds and are a lot cheaper. I'm not the guy to ask what they are. I just know that they're out there. I've told this story before, but when I was in pre-K, preschool, pre-kindergarten, they did a mock wedding where you would get partnered up with another student in the class, and you would all line up and do a fake wedding with each other. Which, looking back, that seems kind of weird. That seems really weird to do to not make light of such a serious event, but to sort of really, I don't know, instill... I don't know, it just felt weird getting married off to a random girl in the class that I never talked to before then. It felt like it was setting a bad precedence for marriage. Marriage is marrying someone you know nothing about. And I walked down the aisle with her, gave her a ring pop, and we never got a divorce. Wonder how she's doing these days. It was very weird. I don't know if I went to like a religious preschool. That might have been it. Because I definitely got sent through some religious stuff. It did not stick. Did any of the kids take the wedding seriously? All the kids there were 4. So no. I hope not, at least. That pre-K might have, like, created some stalkers and not even realized it. I don't remember being 4, but I remember some integral memories from being 4. Just like really sporadic stuff. I don't think I popped into consciousness until maybe around 8 or 9. Me and my brother went to Build-A-Bear. And that was like the earliest memory I have that was followed by other continuous memories. Like, I have random memories from when I was younger, but they aren't connected to things around them. I'm really rationing these torches. How does it feel having swag? Swag is a non-valuable trait because it can be easily faked. And so it's extremely difficult to ever perceive someone, whether someone truly has swag or they're just presenting as such. Therefore, I do not believe swag has meaning. I remember when swag was a popular word. Another one of those sporadic memories. You know what really threw me for a loop? Zoomers do this thing where they bite their lip and put their finger on their chin. When I was, like, just starting high school, so, like, 2011? Shit, like, 10 years ago. There was a... I don't know what to call it. A fad, a phase, where everyone would do almost exactly that. They would put their hand on their chin in the shape of, like, an upside-down gun, or like an L, and pose for cameras, or just do it at each other. And it was a phase, it went by, everyone forgot about it, and then 10 years later, I see the same thing happening. And it made me feel really old. The yayas, is that what it's called? I didn't even know it had a name. I mean, some people do it ironically, but... my colleagues were not. I always do this. I leave the area I need to be, then check my map, and then have to go back. Can I get a brerb in chat? Or not. You have free will. Brerb. Domino effect. Wow, this is a really dusty cave. Terraria have spiders? Because if not, where did these come from? It does? I can't believe I haven't seen one. I mean, maybe I will soon based on this. I mean, I can work with that. Oh, wow. Speak of the devil and he shall come. A little too closely, I might add. Would you look at that medium-sized spider? Kill it with fire. Spiders are actually pretty based. I'm not gonna kill anymore. I shouldn't have done that. Spiders are the janitors of the insect world. And people don't give them enough credit. Spiders have no interest in fucking with you. They might get curious and get close, but only like when they're babies. They just want to kill those annoying bugs in your house. I don't know if they feel emotions, but they make me feel emotions. Love. So this is a cool cave system. I had an encounter with like a little baby spider the other day. I was just sitting on my bed and this wee lad just starts climbing on me. And my first thought was like, that is adorable. It's so new to the world, it doesn't realize that it's just, there's no point in getting close to a human. Like, it's dangerous. Most of them don't like you. So I just let it climb off me back onto the bed and just find its way around my house. I already have an extractor. I will never kill a spider unless it does me wrong. I have agreed to the truth spiders have laid out. You know, it's the same thing as a human. I'm not gonna hurt a human unless they're putting me in danger. And even then I would rather avoid the encounter than escalate it. It's the same thing with spiders. If I think a spider's getting pissy with me, I'm just gonna leave a space. Why don't we see more spider sonas? Unironically. I guess it's not it's harder to translate into a humanoid form when you have 8 legs. Harder to draw? Yeah, that's a good point too. No good. No dice. Get him, Rutherford. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna assume it's not a spider. I learned a fact that some spiders will spend all day weaving a web and then take it down after they've eaten, like late at night, or maybe I think it might have been in the mornings. They will just take down their entire web and then start a new one. I guess because bugs will learn that there's a web there if they see it. So they take it down so they forget about it. Which is just fascinating to me. That they're smart enough to recognize outside elements like that. But even more, just how impressive it is that that little thing will spend hours of its life building a web with a knowledge that it's going to at most catch like 2 or 3 meals before they have to build another base. Honestly, now that I'm talking about this, next time you hear from me, I will probably have binge-watched spider documentaries. My last one has been on the ocean, dolphins, orcas, and the deep sea. And I'm kind of running dry on docks, so I think I'm going to go with spiders next. What are the spiders of the sea? Crabs? Maybe sea spiders. Maybe. Oh. This is gonna be awkward. What's the most sus animal? It depends on your definition of sus. Like, octopuses, octopi, they are very suspicious in that a whole part of their strategy is disguising as other animals. They will bundle themselves up and run on 2 legs to look like, I don't even know, like a manta ray. Or I guess they'll bundle themselves up and give themselves a tail with one of their legs to look like a ray. They will change their colors so that their hands look like little snakes, and they'll just peek them out of holes. They know how to create battle armor with shells and rocks. And I mean, we all consider the spy from TF2 a suspicious character, right? And his whole gimmick is pretending to be other classes. Well, that's literally what an octopus does for a living. But if suspicious to you means, like, uncanny, SCP, something's wrong here. And good question. Damn. I wish I knew more. See, my first instinct, I think it's a boring answer, is the anglerfish. Because they just look creepy. But that I don't think that's sus. I think they're just ugly. I'm trying to think of a fish. Actually, I do have one. I've got one. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm going to see if I can get you guys a video of it. I think this is a pretty sus fish. The goblin shark. The goblin shark is pretty sus. Don't read the search bar. You'll spoil it.
Out in the deep, the hunters look even. It has a nose for prey.
Seems pretty normal, right?
And knows just how to use it.
Just a normal shark. I am a normal shark. Come near me.
Most goblin sharks are 10 to 12 feet long, but they can grow much bigger. Sluggish.
And I'm invested in this, so we're gonna watch it.
Attack.
React stream. Their entire jaw unhinges and flings forward to capture prey. I think that's pretty sus. Xenomorph.
These are the fastest fish jaws in the ocean.
The pistol shrimp is pretty crazy too. It earned its name. See if I can find something on that. Imagine you gave a shrimp a gun.
And it's a crack shot. One of its 2 claws functions just like a handgun.
Nature, what the fuck?
Other shrimp are targets.
The fuck is wrong with you?
When prey is in range, the claw is cocked.
I'm gonna show you it. I just need to pull up another tab.
The claw snaps shut so fast. It fires a bubble bullet up to 62 miles an hour. Bursts and stuns the prey. It all happens in a fraction of a second. The fastest gun in the sea.
So I think that's pretty sus. But if you want to see, like, really uncanny fish, you gotta look in the deep ocean. That's where you find the crazy stuff. It's not sus, but there's one fish that looks like a little rocket ship, and its forehead is translucent. So you can see its brain, and it looks like a cockpit. That's pretty crazy. It's not sus, but cool. When I hear that word, I think of a fish that leads you to believe something else. Right? You get misled by its physical appearance. Which is why I picked octopus. Although that's not a fish. Oh, also, I forgot to tweet. So if you see that go out, don't worry about it. I don't know what this blue is. It's not a fish or really an animal. But if you want to talk about suspicious things, there's a fungus that takes over the body of ants and turns them into zombies. And the ants will instinctively, once they're taken over by this fungus, they'll climb up trees and just latch onto it for the fungus to grow spores and mushrooms out of the body, where it proceeds to die and release more. And that's fucking crazy. I watched a documentary on mushrooms. I mean, it was about all kinds of mushrooms on Netflix. And it had that really weird hippie dude with the... He has a hat made out of mushrooms. It's fascinating. But if you're ever looking for a documentary on something, just read up on how mushrooms connect the floors of forests. They are the pathways for nutrients between trees, essentially. Like, tree roots will intertwine and connect, but mushrooms will also attach their underground lines to the roots of trees, which the trees then use to communicate with each other. I'm not fucking with you. It's crazy. I just think I mean, I guess mushrooms are kind of sus. Because the same one that would go great in your salad looks identical to one that will kill you in the most violent way possible. Because nature decided to make very little distinction between the poisonous ones and the edible ones. Bugged wrong texture. It's funny. Don't we have more in common with fungus than we do, like, 70% of animals? Biologically, the way fungus grows is very similar to the neural pathways in our brains. But that could also just be the fact that nature likes reusing designs, and something that worked once will probably work again. So so we just evolved on really far branches, but we use a lot of the same designs. It's not necessarily like a deeper meaning. Oh yeah. You have to breathe underwater. I just remembered. Oops. Well, I gotta go from here to, I think, like here. That's awkward. But a good excuse to put back on my flurry boots. Grab. Also, this is exactly what I'm designing this for. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. I don't run that fast. I need the rails. All 338 of them. Yeah, sure. Why not? That's a little fucked. I'm not ruining the forest. My rails are biodegradable. Also, there's no way I can make it up this. It's just like so fucked. I'm trying to make it go up, but it refuses. Fuck. Come on. Big brain? Big brain. I hate video games. I mean, I can fix this. I'm having sensory overload right now. Yeah, bombs are my signature attack. It's my thing. No? Maybe doing this at night was a bad idea. I'm just gonna... I'm like halfway done. And Rutherford is doing most of the work, so... I'm gonna continue. The rail sound in Terraria sounds like an NPC talking in Hytale. Or no, Cube World. Yeah. I have 1,000,000 health, so none of this concerns me. But I'm getting annoyed, so I'm gonna go dig diggy hole. What could Terraria learn from Minecraft? I don't know what Terraria does and doesn't have, but Minecraft, in its entire redstone mechanic, is what really sells a lot of what people know Minecraft for, which is the absurd things you can create in it. Terraria is more of an adventure game, but it seems like there's a lot less of the engineering side of it. I feel like Terraria theoretically could have introduced more engineering kind of stuff. Wires? Yeah, like I said, I don't know what Terraria has, so it might have the exact stuff I'm talking about. Oh. So that... there's just 2 skeletons in those. I didn't know that. Found the bounds of the map. Ruthie can't even keep up with me. That's what I call him now. Ruthie. He was talking to me like rails aren't useful. And that concludes the line. Alright, this is gonna be a long trek. Honestly, I could have just gone, like, down here and connected that, but my goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Gonna be a lot of walking. A lot of walking indeed. I'm on Journey because I didn't realize what Journey was until I started. Actually, that was pretty quick. I'm almost back. I keep going back to the surface, and I never think to go pick up jellies or torches. Things? And objects? I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, I'm looking at a ram and a buffalo. Oh, I really should have emptied this. Summons the Eye of Cthulhu. I'm gonna guess this is what I need for the boss. I think I have like 5 of them. Nice. Oh, it's kind of a light source too. I was thinking recently, if I could ever, I won't ever, if I ever made a video game with Bonnie, like what would his mechanics be? And for a while I thought like, oh, he'd just have like a bag of bombs that'll run around with. But then I thought, what if he could just remove his head and use it as a reusable bomb? Like he could go bomb bowling. Now I just got that in my back pocket. Damn, this is good. I have a workaround here. Trident. Hey, I got a collection, why not? Make sure to start yelling in my chat the second my bubbles get low. Whew, that was close. I got it, I got it. I have flippers, but I'm just not using them. Makes sense to me. Okay. This is more worth than its work. There's just some random crap in the chest that I don't want. Not worried about it. I feel like I've exasperated this cave, so I'm just gonna grab this and leave. By grab it, I mean throw it on the floor, because I have no space. What's my dream game? You know, that would make a great video topic. And if it was something I was going to answer, which I could, I think I'd tell you to keep an eye out for that. Because I don't want to spoil it. Alright, back in my casa. Don't even look at what half of these do. Gotta hold on to these eyes. Yeah, I just have a lot of inventory management to do for a minute. How many ideas in the pipeline? Well, the big problem I'm running into right now is I've got a bunch of different video ideas, but Rasputin put out not like the Russian guy. There's a YouTuber called Rasputin. He put out a good video. A lot of the video ideas I have right now, I'm not happy with them past like the 3-minute mark. And it's hard for me to stretch out some of these topics into like a proper 5+ minute format. And what happens is a lot of them end up sitting on the shelf. Just like, yeah, I could make a video on that, but how can I make it more than a little 2-minute quip? So, I mean, I got dozens of them, but I could count on my finger how many big videos I am trying to work on right now. I could count on 2 fingers what I'm actively working on, and on one hand, what I know I'm gonna work on. Alright. Start finding spots for these decorations. Got a horsey. Here, you can have the horsey, Zach. Be your backyard pet. Actually, might look cooler right here. Doo-doo. This funk. got a couple of decorative things I can throw around. I guess I lost. I had some backgrounds. I don't have any more. You still have the golden one, though. Give myself the fancy shit. The fun part of Terraria, where you get to come home and just figure out what you're doing with all the loot. Gold's a little tacky. I'm gonna make a change here. It's off center, and that will never not bug me. The house is beautiful. It's called absurdism. And if you don't understand it, it means you're old. I think I'm ready for the Eye of Cthulhu, right? But I remember there's a strategy to this. I'm gonna try and use it. Boreal. It's boreal. It's even worse than iron. It's on normal difficulty. Gotta pick a spot. I don't want to build it right next to my base. It's a little trashy. So I'll make like a proper arena. Taller than the trees. I don't know how much room I need. I assume just enough to fill a screen. Don't get trapped, Zach. Journey puts you on 0.5 difficulty? Fuck! Well, it's not about the difficulty, it's about the journey, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to raise the difficulty if that's true. Classic. I'll put it like 130. 140. Wow, I can build way higher than I thought. Alright, I'm gonna assume this is enough space, but I got the numbers for it, so... Oh, they're uneven. That is gonna bug the hell out of me. But I'm ready. It's not my first Terraria playthrough. It's just been like half a decade, and they've changed a lot. Uh-oh, it's getting late. Better start quick. Some consumable. How do I consume it? Doesn't let me just like click. I'm having a technical error here. Oh, I need nighttime. Okay. Well, in the meantime, light it up. Weezer. The blood moon is rising. That's... You know what? Fuck it. Just get it over with. Wow, that is not budging much. Technically, I think I have my flare gun with me, but it's not on my holster. That's a lot of ones. There's a lot of number ones. Oh, I'm getting deja vu to Eldest Souls right now. Alright, new plan. Good thing I have 10 trillion health. Fuck. It can't destroy shit, right? Because I might end up in a position where I gotta run back to my base and look for another weapon. Zach, stay inside. The boomstick, the boomstick. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got shurikens and a hasty bow. And I'll sit. I don't have ammo for my boomstick, but I will grab it just to see. Alright, get out of my house. We're not invited. Can't use healing. Funk me. Yep, no ammo. Six? I mean, that's pretty good. Depending on how fast I can throw them. It's not frozen. I just need to go pull something up. That I think would be fitting. back of me eye! Fantastic damage, I might say. I feel like this choke is 9 years too late, but I don't mind. Yeah, this damage is way better. I can't heal. It is unoptional. Did it. It's dead. Zach, get inside. You... Stay the fuck... And close your fucking doors, man. They know how to open the door, Zach! I died before the NPC. I was trying to block the door so they couldn't get in. Darn. Hang in, buddy. I'm coming. Yeah, I need you to just get... just sitting down. That's fine, Zach. That's fine. As long as they don't flow through your chimney, you should be okay. And I'm just gonna... cover my bases, too. Alright. So what did I get for beating that boss, exactly? Anything? I don't see new items. Demonite ore. Whatever that means. I mean, cool, I guess. So what now? There's a giant worm boss. Got all this to explore. Of course it had to be a blood moon the night my boss fight. Man, I really gotta man the hatches, don't I? I hear chat members telling me to use the Demonite ore, but I don't exactly know what I can make with it. Demonite ore. Oh, I can make things with it. Fisher of Souls. I can make like a really good sword or bow. 14 ranged damage. I feel like a sword upgrade would be good, because it takes forever to get through these things. Hey. You can tell a blood moon is out when the sky turns red. There's something about it that causes monsters to swarm. I need to make more houses. The place is barren with just me and Zach. I think I'll do that in the middle of a blood moon. I have a bunch of gold bricks. I'm just gonna give someone a brick wall a golden brick wall in their house. Which is really overkill. $48 gold. I'll work with it. Are ice blocks usable for a house foundation? As long as the prerequisites are met? They are? Alright. I'm giving him an ice house. A snow and gold house. Sounds unique enough. Probably gonna need some dirt, though. He will literally be living in a glass house. And by literally, I mean figuratively. I'm thinking about here. Not a very strong foundation. I want to give him a weird lumpy yard. Alright. And now... for the house. It's gonna be 2 stories tall. I feel like there's a problem with giving him, golden walls. Like, the ventilation or temperature management is gonna be just awful. But I don't care, it's not my house. And it's gonna be an icy floor, so he's constantly slipping. Need to go see if I have staircases for him, too. It is me. I swear I, like, lifted some stairs from some abandoned one. If not, I'm gonna have to learn how to make it. Damn. Nothing. Gotta give him the golden chandelier, of course. I'm regretting all of these ropes. I keep getting caught on them. And I'm definitely not going to have enough for his whole house. So, your first floor is going to be gold. And the second's going to be something completely fucking random. And you're going to enjoy it. Well, I don't suppose I can make an ice wall. I know it makes 0 sense, but I'm trying to stay in my theme here. Damn it. You're telling me I cannot construct a thin layer of ice for the side of his house? Lame. Yeah, it's an igloo. It's a golden igloo. A fun game, Rustage. Very fun. Here's your makeshift staircase. I see the problem here. This is so gaudy. Oh, it's so ugly. I love it. Beautiful. Great addition to the neighborhood. And then I'm gonna put fire right under the ice, which will be great for the structural integrity. I'm sure. What the hell is this? Oh, it's my corpse. Ayo, agent. Ayo. Yeah, sure, I'll give you some nice doors. I've played this game before, but never super extensively. So I'm learning a little bit by bit. Oh, and he gets a weird chair. Here you go. It's just one chair, right? For someone to move in, or do I need two? I mean, he's gonna be living alone in a two-story. I can't imagine. He needs another. Just one? Alright. Now I want to decorate it a little bit. Also, this is so bad. I'm gonna give you like a little terrace. Something to walk out and look upon the lands. Oh, and I can put fences up there to add to it. I'm having the time of my life playing this. Hammer platforms to make stairs? Oh shit. Wow. I didn't know. Nice! This looks weird as hell, but it's way better. Thank you. And I should really give him a door. And here, you even get a free workbench, too. Yeah, that passes. It's an ugly as hell house, but it's different. And different is always good. I want to do something to try and make this look a little less awful. If I gave it an ice roof. Makes sense to me. Windows? Well, I don't think I have glass. Glass. It's so ugly. I could, like, fake it. There's probably actual glass in this game, but this is what you get. Woo! Hey, Turbo. And thank you, Pyro. Is it Minecraft rules, sand becomes glass? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Alright, I can actually do that then. I want to give myself windows. So much better. Really opens up the room. You don't get one, Zach. You're too poor. That roof. It doesn't look like a roof. It just looks like it snowed and this hasn't melted yet. I'm just gonna commit to the bit, and his entire yard is gonna be ice too. Nah. Doesn't look good. Oh shit, Walter is already here.
Night will be upon us soon, friend. Make your choices while you can.
I got a mining helmet. I'm gonna assume I can throw that on my cosmetic. And it will work. Nope. It's gotta be worn, doesn't it? Eh. Let's keep it on. Alright, what else? Sickle. Bug net. Oh. Layers, that's good. Piggy bank. Fast speed, very fast speed. That's not worth it. Doesn't really seem like it's anything good here. If I put another table and chair in this house, would another NPC move in downstairs? Or does it have to be completely separate? Crafting table is a table. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I figure if I can just have someone move in here, it might just be easier. Abigail the nurse. I think it worked. Yep. Someone has instantly moved in. Perfect. You got a roommate. Walter, you got a roommate, buddy. You couldn't afford that place on your own. I gotta Wait, why are you hanging out at the arena? Abigail? I haven't built a ladder. Aw. You smelled Walter from upstairs. I don't want to just make a bunch of houses for free NPCs. I want to, like, try and do something unique for them. And I don't think I have any more blocks to build with that will make it unique. Unless I, like, can turn clay into something. Make a sand house. You know, people tell me that the pink slimes are rare, but I've seen a couple of them now. I got green slime somewhere. Or pink slime somewhere. Alright, who wants some pink slime? 2 silver. I'm sure this is a good idea. And what's my money? Time for cleanup. By cleanup, I mean, where the hell do I put any of this? Big worm boss? I'll go do it now, but I gotta figure out how to actually do it. Is that one of the bosses I need to find something? Goldfish kite. Huh. Yeah, I got no qualms just going to start that boss. Oh man, everything's all over the place. Function. Hold on to that. There's a button to automatically clean my inventory. What do you mean? Hold on. Ugh. Holy shit, it is pouring outside my house. It's all stuff I feel like I need to keep. For this and that and that. But that goes here. And, yeah, someone asked earlier if I'm getting affected by the hurricane. Apparently I am. Didn't think I was. It's gotta be everything, right? Oh, still got more. Alright, good enough. Okay, so how do I find this worm? Please yell at me angrily now on how to find the worm. I know that these lead to a boss. Was the worm the corruption thing? There are those, things. Those altars. Blow up the circle at the bottom of corruption. Interesting. Go figure out what that even is. And let's hope 50 bombs does it. Yeah, that sounds like the money. This is gonna be tricky. Get into this other one. Uh-oh. It's a good thing corruption isn't real. Right? I would hate to have to deal with corruption in real life. Double up. Uh-oh. Screams echo around me. Well, that's 2 down. Shit, there's a lot of these. Yeah, if I gotta kill all of these, then I might want to conserve up my bombs. Because this was not something I had to do first time I played Terraria. Ready or not? Let's take this to the surface. Actually, I doubt it matters. Boy, I should have thought more about what items I brought, huh? Oh yeah, I have an arena. Alright, new plan. Come and get me. Got like 20 seconds before he fucks my shit up. He despawned. He despawned? What, you're telling me he can't follow the scent of my teleport? That's so fucked up. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that again. And I only have 30 bombs now. God damn it. Well, the reason I did that is because I don't have my weapons on hotbar. I have a musket now, apparently. Yeah, where's the throwing knife? Alright, I'm gonna prepare everything this time. And then... I'm still on journey, but I raised the difficulty. And I'm not, like, using anything. Right, take 2. A wee bit over normal difficulty. Yeah, I'm aware that Journey lets you duplicate, but I haven't used that at all. So for all purposes, I'm just playing normal. Alright, so I gotta make a plan. Bust this, beeline to the big one, run to my arena. I could even just go left until then. Alright, gotta be quick, gotta be quick. It's on. Out comes the large worm. I can't leave corruption. Oh, probably should have just built the new arena then. But that's okay. This is basically an arena with a grapple. Could have lit it up better though. Honestly, they designed this around the boss. Better to stay. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I feel like this is still faster, just because of the rate of fire. Yeesh. Not where I wanted to go. Really bad position. "30 seconds on the heels." I'm going back to the upper tunnel. I don't like being near the floor. Okay, never mind, I'm not. This is hell. This is such a video game. In a non-derogatory sense. Like in a good way. I mean, this is working out pretty well. Kind of low enough now that I can pick him off with the gun. Alright, I won. Come on out. Final piece. $360. Mid-air no scope. That was really well designed. I mean, I fucking did it! That's what I meant. Now, what did I get from that? Demonite or Shadow Scale, Band of Star Power. Wow, a lot of goodies. Increases mana and defense. I like my speed. Shadow Orb. Equipable. What? What, I got Binding of Isaac Familiars now? Light source. Okay. On a roll. 2 bosses first try. Honestly, could probably raise this a bit. Malaise, 16 damage. Malaise, that looks like a shield. The Breaker. It's a yo-yo? Oh, I'm sold. Exactly like a yo-yo I used to have that would automatically retract because I wasn't good enough to actually retract a yo-yo manually. It was equally as much of a weapon. I can finish my armor. And might as well make a breaker while I'm at it. Shouldn't have done that. That's gonna bug me forever. Holy shit. You can hold to just control it. You can walk the dog. I'm walking the dog. Let's go, Fido. Thanks, barcode. Purchase counterweights. I will see if I can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Drum set, forest pylon. Drum set. 8 gold. I'm 1 gold short. I don't know what a counterweight is or where to find it. I'm looking around, but I see nothing. I'm loving the personal space. You share a house with an old man you don't know. Strange, lady. I'm being told there's a skeleton merchant underground for me to purchase counterweights, which will maybe help with the yo-yo or something. Keep that in mind. But for now, I have Epson blocks. It's like a corruption thing. Can I use Epson to make a house for someone? Or will that spread corruption? No. They don't like. Ah, I thought like having a purple house would be cool. Like I could have a goth neighbor. All right, I guess I'm using ebon wood then. Like dark wood. What about Ebstone brick? Is that passable? That's fine. Oh, okay. Well then, I know my next project. I can probably use ebonwood too. Kind of the same color. Alright, I'm gonna make a... I think by Terraria standards, this is a little uninnovative, but I'm gonna make like a floating house on a little island. Because I want to try and keep everything nearby without it looking awful. Question is how... Like, I'm probably gonna have to make, like, a way for him to get down from his house. Unfortunately. That's enough. There we go. And now, I'm trying to think of like a weird house. Cool house to give him. Damn it. I need to learn to just bring everything I need. I want to design it like a house I would never personally live in. Like, it's just too complicated and weird. The kind of weird house that only someone willing to live on a floating island would ever consider property. That kind of house. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, and that'll go back. And then this should be like a little perch. Ran out of glass. So, placeholder. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. Yes. This is perfect. The exact kind of fucked up weird house I was thinking of. Doors. You can't say that I'm doing a boring square house. And that's all that matters. It just looks... Oh my god. No! It looks like a penis! God damn it! I was trying to do a 3 levels house. What the fuck? It's so detailed. Look, the balls, the shaft, the head. It's like a penis slotched over. Like it's almost popping out of the screen. It's like 3D. It's stretching. I don't know. It looks pretty flaccid to me. I almost kind of want to commit to the bit now and make the background dirt. Just flesh colored. But that's a bad idea. How close does something have to look phallic before you get banned on Twitch? Like, is there a line? Is there a definitive line where something becomes phallic enough to be bannable? And where is that line, and can I find it? Uh-oh, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, I hate it. I hate what this is.